about the statement, everybody will also be writing immediately. So you can write the statement. Simply write. I don't want to write it here now. You write. It states that at constant temperature and for a particular material, it states that at constant temperature and for a particular material, the current flowing through the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the PD means for potential difference across its ends, directly proportional to the PD maintained across its two ends. You know this one, and mathematically you know it, V is directly proportional to I, or V equal to Ri by IR, V equal to IR, Ri, and R is the proportionality constant. R is proportionality constant is called resistance, of the conductor. The resistance of conductor, you know it very well in class 10th, and these steps already all of you are knowing. That is V equal to Ri. If something the question is coming that state Ohm's law, means do not write V equal to IR, you have to write the statement that the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the PD maintained. The PD is the cause and current is the effect. First you have to apply the potential difference, first you have to maintain the PD at the two ends of the conductor, you will be finding the current and V equal to IR. And you must be thinking it is very easy, so that no doubtly it is easy for you. But you have to derive Ohm's law from the first principle by using drift velocity. Derivation of Ohm's law from first principle. Derivation of Ohm's law from first principle. First principle means that you have to use it, you have to find out by help of drift velocity of electrons. Okay. Suppose what happens here, when PD is maintained, the free electrons are to be drifted opposite to that of the electric field. So first, when PD is maintained, the electrons are drifted opposite to that of the electric field, means towards positive terminal. When PD is maintained, the electrons, that means free electrons, are drifted towards positive terminal. When PD is maintained, the free electrons are drifted towards positive terminal. Clear? And that portion you are understanding, this thing happens in drift velocity concept. Do you understand this one? So what will be the electric field? So electric field setup, how much electric field is there? Electric field, whatever is set up, electric field capital E equal to minus V upon L. that is V is the potential difference maintained, L is the length of the conductor. And drift velocity, you know that drift velocity Vd equal to minus small e capital E relaxation time upon m. That is the drift velocity. And if you just change the drift velocity here now, so this will be equal to minus E small e into, in place of capital E, you can put it the minus V by L. The minus V by L relaxation time upon m. Or finally you are finding Vd equal to, how much you are finding? Vd equal to E V relaxation time upon ml. E V relaxation time upon ml. This is the expression for the Vd. And another, this is the equation 1, you just take it. Equation 1. And you know that is I equal to, we know, what you know? You know that I equal to NEAVD. NEAVD. Vd means drift velocity. And this is equal to NEA. What is the Vd? In place of Vd, you can put this value. That is EV relaxation time upon ml. Just to make it here now, the V को अलग करो and तुम्हारा क्या मिल रहा है? N A E square relaxation time upon ml bracket closed and बाहर में outer side में I am keeping it V, and that is I equal to N A E square relaxation time upon ml bracketed V. So what is V by I? What is V upon I? So if you find the V upon I is equal to, how much V upon I कर दो? What is V upon I? हाँ ml by हाँ, very good. Term will be reversed, नहीं है? So what will be the V upon I? The V upon I equal to ml upon N A E square relaxation time. ml अपन N A E square relaxation time, ये जो वैल्यू होता है that is equal to capital R, that is the constant. क्यों constant लिया? देखो, m is the mass of the electron constant, L is the length of the conductor, already you have taken the particular conductor, N is the number density. For a particular conductor, N will be the same number density, number of electrons, number of free electrons per unit volume will be the same for a particular material. A is the area of accretion, E is the charge of the electron, and that is another is the relaxation time. So you are putting V by I equal to R, and R value is ml by NAE square into relaxation time, or V equal to, how much you are finding? V equal to IR, which is Ohm's law. We are getting which is Ohm's law, and here you are finding R equal to, what you are finding here? R का value, that is R equal to, you are finding here, that is, this is equal to ml by N A E square into relaxation time. You have to remember this expression. What is the value for the that is that you are finding the expression for the R. Clear? This is the resistance. Huh? Which one is? हाँ नहीं, that is it is applicable. Drift velocity is totally concerned to that electron. नहीं, m is the, that is m equal to that, he is taking about this m, AM drift velocity is totally concerned with the electron. We cannot apply that VD to any other body, any other Newtonian body. इसलिए एम का वेरिएशन की बात ही नहीं आ रहा है. तो एम इज सिंपली हाँ कंस्टेंट है. आई एम टेलिंग अबाउट दैट ही वाज इन कंफ्यूजन दैट इट इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू एम बिकॉज आई टोल्ड दैट मास ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन ओनली एंड ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी ओनली. हम इलेक्ट्रॉन की बात ही करेंगे, हम नहीं बोल सकते ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी और किसी का. ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी इज टेकिंग प्लेस इन द ऑन द रोड. यू डोंट थिंक इट दैट है. न्यूटन मैकेनिक्स में, न्यूटनियन मैकेनिक्स में यू कैनॉट अप. हाँ, एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन का मास है, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन का ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एक इलेक्ट्रॉन का ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी. ठीक है. एंड इफ यू नो दैट इज आर इक्वल टू एम एल बाई एन ए स्क्वायर इंटू रिलैक्सेशन टाइम. फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन फाइंड suppose what will be the resistivity. If you talk about the resistivity, all of you are knowing the resistivity. Resistivity equal to how much it will, R equal to rho L upon A. So what will be the resistivity? Because you know R equal to rho L upon A. So here rho, how much you are finding? Rho equal to RA upon L. RA upon L. This is equal to R equal to ML by एन ए स्क्वायर इंटू रिलैक्सेशन टाइम. आर ऊपर चला गया, ए नीचे आ गया एल, एंड एल इज गेटिंग कैंसल्ड. देन ए ऑल्सो गेट कैंसल्ड एंड रिमेनिंग इज द एम बाई एन ई स्क्वायर इंटू रिलैक्सेशन टाइम. So from this also you are getting clearly the cause. Clearly whatever happens here now, if the conductor is heated, if the conductor is heated, mass of the electrons will not be changed, number density for a particular material will not be changed, charge of the electron will not be changed, but relaxation time will be varied. If the conductor is heated, the free electrons will be gaining energy, and due to that gaining energy they will collide themselves frequently. The collision will be taking place frequently, means the relaxation time will be less. As the relaxation time will be less, resistivity will be more. So it is clearly that whenever you heat the substance, heat the matter, heat the conductor, and relaxation time, that is resistivity बढ़ जाता है. Resistivity increases by increasing the temperature. Resistivity increases by increasing the temperature. We brought the relation between that resistance and resistivity in terms of the drift velocity or in terms of the relaxation time. We can use in terms of relaxation time. Sometimes the question will be coming that find the relation find the expression for the resistance in terms of relaxation time. In terms of relaxation time, you have to bring this relation. Find the resistivity in terms of relaxation time, you have to find this one. Similarly, if you talk about the conductivity, the reciprocal of resistivity is called the conductivity. The conductivity will be equal to, just it will be reversed, n square relaxation time upon m. If the relaxation time will be less, conductivity also will be less. Resistivity will be more, because resistivity and conductivity reciprocal are inversely proportional to. So you got the R, rho and sigma. R, rho and sigma. The important thing is from that Ohm's law, what I am telling you, if you plot the graph between VI graph, V and I graph, you plot the graph V and I. So what will be the graph? What will be the nature of the graph? You must be knowing that nature must be straight line graph. Straight line graph. This graph is indicating that is VI graph. If you are putting that is V here, I here also, there is no problem. ठीक है नहीं? That is graph will be a straight line. Suppose if you put V and I graph, what will happen? The slope, whatever is indicating, the slope जो indicate कर देता है, that is your resistance, P by V, V upon I. The slope indicates the resistance. So similarly, if I am telling you, slope clearly indicates the resistance. मैंने just एक example में दे रहा हूँ. It was also in the CBSE examination, V and I, and here two metals are there. This is metal A, ये metal A, and this is metal B. Clearly, And another diagram I am doing it that some difference is there. The difference, do you realize what the type of difference I am making it here? Metal A and metal B. From the two graph, what are the difference you are finding? From the two graph, what type of difference you are finding here? Simple IV here. So here the slope indicates the resistance. Here the reciprocal of the slope indicates the resistance. So if first question will be coming here, पहला केसेस में क्वेश्चन जब आ जाता है, which metal is having more resistance? आंसर क्या होगा? Which metal is having more resistance? From figure number 1, for figure number 1, which metal is having more resistance? B, because the slope of B is because the slope of B is more than the slope of A, so that B is having the more resistance. From this question, which figure number 2? If you ask for the figure number 2, which metal is having more resistance? A, I think. So which thing you have to look on in the examination? You have to look it here. Actually, it is IV or VI, whatever is given. We have to find out accordingly. Clear? And similarly that we are having the two types of conductor. One is the ohmic conductor, non-ohmic conductor. Ohmic conductor, OHMIC, ohmic conductor. Ohmic conductor and non-ohmic conductor. Ohmic conductor किसको बोलते हैं? Ohmic conductor, the conductor which ohmic conductor. एग्जाम्पल अल्युमिनियम वगैरह वगैरह नहीं, अल्युमिनियम है और क्या है? अल्युमिनियम है, कपर है. दिस आर द ohmic conductor. नहीं, ohmic conductor है. तो if you talk about the non-ohmic conductor, which doesn't follow Ohm's law. In case of non-ohmic conductor, we will be finding some different type of. So how do non-ohmic conductor, non-ohmic conductor. Non-ohmic conductor में it doesn't mean that the graph will be a straight line. The graph will be like that भी हो सकता है. Yeah? It is non-ohmic conductor. Anybody can give me the example of non-ohmic conductor? Anybody can give the example of non-ohmic? Which one is the non-ohmic conductor? नहीं. Diode valve, that is हम diode valve की non-ohmic conductor, gases non-ohmic conductor, junction diode also non-ohmic conductor. These are the non-ohmic conductor. PN junction diode, whatever you are telling, this is non-ohmic conductor. ठीक है. Diode valve also non-ohmic conductor. So these are the non-ohmic conductor. Non-ohmic conductor.